Next up at UFC Vegas 106, we have Paul Craig taking on Rodolfo Bellato in the co-main event of the evening. Paul Craig, 17-9 in his career, 1-4 in his last 5. He is on an unfortunate 3-fight skid. He's taking on Rodolfo Bellato, 12-2 in his career, 4-0-1 in his last 5. That and 1 was a draw against Jimmy Crute in his last fight. Paul Craig's a dangerous guy. He's a very dangerous guy. He's got okay power in his hands. He's got very good jiu-jitsu. He's proven that he could take an absolute molly-whopping, and if the fight gets on the ground, and if he has an opportunity to pull something out, he just might do that. If there's room to grapple, you have to worry with Paul Craig. His striking is just okay, but he does have a little bit of power in there. The biggest issue, however, are his takedowns are not very good. So even though he's usually the much better grappler, he doesn't always quite have the opportunity to use that grappling because he can't get it to the ground. He's taking on Rodolfo Bellato, a heavy-handed guy. He also would like to grapple. He wants to come forward, bomb away, stick around for a slug fight. He is a grappler, ultimately wants these fights on the ground. His takedowns definitely need a little bit of work, but once it gets to the ground, he's got good enough control, and he will chase submissions. You'll see he's got 2 losses in his career. They're to the same person. He lost to Vitor Petrino twice. He is coming off that draw with Jimmy Crute, and I know the narrative here is this guy just looked awful against Jimmy Crute. He gave up a 10-8 in the first round against Jimmy Crute. Like, these are not very good circumstances for Rodolfo Bellato. But the reality is, I'm still going to pick him. I still think Rodolfo Bellato wins this fight. Because you might say, well, Bo Nickel just outstruck Paul Craig. Paul Craig's striking is awful. I actually think that just says more about Bo Nickel's evolution than Paul Craig. So I am going to pick Rodolfo Bellato. I think he moves forward. I think he absolutely bombs away. And I don't think Paul Craig's grappling gap is wide enough to matter. But I think the power gap, the striking gap, and the chin gap is. So Rodolfo Bellato is going to be the pick. What do you think, Jacob?
I'm going Paul Craig. I'm going Paul Craig because Bellato is a guy that shot a takedown in every single fight. And if he does that in this fight, I think he's going to lose. I don't think there's any margin of error. As clueless as he looked against Jimmy Crute and his eyes were wide, the next round he was like, oh, fuck. I didn't like that look after losing a round like that. I think he's going to be uncomfortable with the Paul Craig pressure back at 205. He doesn't feel like he's killing himself, have to pace himself. A lot of his 185 fights, he was vegan. I think before his last fight, he went back to eating meat. I think there's a big, full Paul Craig that's going to bring the pressure. It's going to make Rodolfo uncomfortable. And his backup plan when he's uncomfortable is to shoot a takedown. He can wrestle. He can grapple if he gets on top of people. And he just feels like he's going to do that. Paul Craig is going to make him uncomfortable enough in the striking. He's going to default to the wrestling. And if he gets Paul Craig on the ground, it just feels like this is the type of guy that Paul Craig is just going to fucking throw into a triangle or something weird. Like, I know that that shit hasn't been working against Brendan Allen and fucking those top fucking 185ers and some 205ers, stuff like this, but Rodolfo is not that type of guy. Rodolfo is literally the type of guy to randomly shoot a takedown and get fucking submitted by Paul Craig, and people will be like, wow, why didn't we see that coming? Well, I just fucking came all over you with that information.
Oh, okay. You're soaked. Your mom is soaked, and you've got cum on your chin. Listen, I just got a Discord notification. I was like, dude, who the fuck? I take a look. It's BetSam giving out NBA tips and bets.
He tagged everyone?
He did a here tag. So, yes, everybody that's active in the Discord right now. His NBA tip is both teams to score 100-plus points. Yes or no? And I don't know which side he picked. But this dude lives in New Zealand. They don't have the NBA there. It's National Basketball League, not World.
They got fucking TVs. Are you stupid or something? What are you talking about?
Are you giving out rugby tips?
I don't watch rugby, but I could if I wanted to.
Listen.
Guy watches the NBA. You're acting like it's fucking like the borders are closed. They don't let the broadcast anywhere. The fuck are you talking about?
I don't love it. Stay in your lane. Pick your sports.
This is what we're talking about with the Sadiq stuff. It's like you.
I pick Sadiq.
No outsiders.
I think Sadiq wins this fight.
That's even a white that you don't want anywhere around you just because he's from someplace else.
I think
I don't care if he's fucking white or not. He
my
ain't from
whole
around
family
here.
is from somewhere else. But if you're an MMA capper from New Zealand throwing up
You ain't
random
from around here. I don't want
random
you
betting
anywhere
lines
near me.
on the NBA, just seems a little outrageous.
Stay in
Little
your
outrageous.
lane. Don't you cross that fucking ocean.
He won't. So we're good.
Sam swim?
Listen. What?
Can Sam swim?
I don't know. Ask him. Go ahead, ask him.
I don't.
Okay.
I feel like he probably can. I bet he's sneaky athletic.
I have no clue. Listen, Paul Craig, Rodolfo Bellato, Jake and I are split on this pick. The odds are insane. The DraftKings fantasy pricing is insane.
Don't want your laugh.
I don't want your laugh.
I don't want your laugh.
All right.
Movie, man.
That was a good movie. Become a premium member at WeWantPicks.com.
10. I'll give it a 10, a fucking 10. What's that?
Diaz Auto Detailing with the $5 super chat. Angelo, do you have a Hayabusa promo code? I'm going to buy a gi. We sure do. It is WWP. That's
That
the
might
promo
have been
code.
the nicest
10% discount.
pair of tits I've ever seen at that age in my life.
Oh, the whipped cream?
No. That was a high school girl. Angelo, what the? Holy shit.
I was saying the whipped cream. That's the scene you're talking about?
No.
And she was 25 when that was filmed. Shut the fuck up. So what are you talking about?
I'm talking about when the teacher stripper on stage. I gave it a 10, a fucking 10.
Oh, I don't
That was their
remember
teacher's like, Miss Davis or whatever. Miss Davis. And they're like, man, fucking beautiful tits.
Absolute creep.